set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Purdy from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Titans.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Titans, first down. First and goal.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans, nothing.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert.
At the 23-yard line.
Open man, it's Palmer. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
14 yards.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
intended for Trey.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Out of the gun to give to Spears. Joshua Hines-Allen there on the stop. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Right back to Spears. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
A 7-yard gain.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
He's got it complete to Tolbert. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Purdy off the play fake. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Play action, now Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Hand off to Spears. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And here's a give to Spears. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That one's taken in by Spears. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
7-yard pickup.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And now a run to Spears. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
2 yards. First down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14. Texans nothing.
So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Texans offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect.
It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Outright to Smith and Jigba. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Herbert. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On now is the Titans punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. To the right side and caught by center. There'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
On the option right, Herbert. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
5 yards.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that bears a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15.
Tackle made at the 16.
There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
On the pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Herbert now. That's completed right side to Palmer. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
now it's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Herbert, his 17th touchdown now of the season. And the Texans are back within a couple of the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. A give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And his throw is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Purdy from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy now to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Texans offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a run by Spears. Taken down at the 42.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On now is the Titans punter, as he's on here to punt it away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 3.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's Purdy. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
So
the
after
play.
the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Oh, fighting off the defender. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 of the 25.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Herbert. Throwing quickly here, and he's got Jacobs. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here's Herbert. On the move past the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Herbert. Quick slant to Watson. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 24-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba from 19 yards away. And the Texans put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Titans 17. Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Spears. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Texans' 30-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Purdy. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good coverage downfield led to him taking on, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
Now a give right side. Spears. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. And Spears with another carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And that is incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on third down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. That's taken in by Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll complete this one to Watson. If they get nothing else here on third down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot.
2-yard pickup makes it
Herbert. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. A gain of 22.
22 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Taken down right at the line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Titans' 15-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
The defense has been on the field a long time now, and after a run like that, they've got to feel like they're almost on roller skates and getting pushed backwards on just about every snap.
Herbert now. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Now Purdy. Outright, he finds Tolbert. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
And throwing here, Purdy.
First down.
Well, this is caught by Williams.
Purdy's pass.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Smith up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
It's 4th down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much, well, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Smith trying to run for it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Rashard Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Leo Chenal there on the
Herbert. Throw left side to Kincaid.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans.
Now Herbert.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker to put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.